Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic Guy. Remember it so you don't have to. Fucking remakes. Yeah, sometimes you get a good one, but for the most part, they're entirely pointless. So what if it doesn't always follow the original subject material? When a film is good, it's friggin' good. If it's not broke, don't break it. Once in a while, you get one that sort of leaps through the cracks, but for the most part, they're entirely shit. Why am I on the subject of remakes? Because I'm here to talk about Total Recall. The original, not the crappy-ass remake that I haven't seen, but I'm sure it's crappy!
Actually, the original would be the short story We Can Remember It For You Wholesale by the famed sci-fi author Philip K. Dick. In this version...
Dr. Wiki, what are you doing here? You're not even on my show!
Sorry, Critic. Ever since he went open access, he kind of became self-aware.
Hi, Sci-Fi Guy.
I try to keep up with him, but, you know, internet. So, what were you doing that got his attention there?
I was just doing a review of Total Recall. Nothing?
Really? Because, 90% of what he knows comes from sci-fi nerds. He may have detected something.
Nope. Just an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. You wouldn't be interested.
You sure? Because Arnold sure was in a lot of sci-fi movies. Wait, it's not January.
Dude, I stopped doing Schwarzenegger month like a few years ago. And besides, I wouldn't do Total Recall on that. Yes, Total Recall, and before any of you go insane, I'll point out right now I actually do like this movie. It's got some good ideas, it's creative, and it keeps you guessing the whole way through. But still, come on guys, it's a Schwarzenegger film. There's some funny, goofy, over-the-top stuff in this. We can't act like it's totally perfect, it's still incredibly silly. But incredibly fun too.
So then...
Yeah, why don't you review it with me?
Sweet! Wait, you're not just gonna send me to the corner again, are you?
No, I had enough quarter time with Todd last week.
Now this is how you do a review.
So our movie opens up with an obnoxious ripoff, I mean tribute, to the titles in the Terminator movie, mixing it to look like the Superman credits are melting.
Sharon Stone, huh?
Opinion lowers.
Michael Ironside.
Opinion rises.
Hey, Ronnie Cox.
Yeah, I came down with a case of that. Penicillin knocked it right out. Anyway, as our story continues, we see Arnold on the planet Mars.
Yeah, an entirely too red Mars. What is it, sunset?
Okay, if you keep nitpicking, you are gonna go in the corner.
Fine.
That's the look he gave after he found out one of his maids was pregnant.
But we quickly learn it was just a dream, and Douglas Quaid's real life is just as boring as everybody else's. Except for the whole being married to Sharon Stone thing, I guess, and being completely ripped.
And more violence last night on Mars, where terrorists demanding independence once again halted the extraction of turbinium ore.
Lori,
Doug?
let's do it.
Hell yeah!
Do what?
Move to Mars.
Oh.
Sweetheart, we've been through this a million times. You'd hate it on Mars.
Yeah, so I was watching these terrorist report, and I just thought it would be a great place to raise our children.
As it turns out, not everything is hunky-dory in Casa de Arnold. Quaid yearns for more out of life. But his wife is all worried about silly things like terrorists and ridiculously difficult living conditions.
After going through one of the coolest security scanners ever, Quaid sees an ad for a memory implantation service that can provide you with the experience of whatever crazy thing you want without actually doing it.
So don't let life pass you by. Call Recall for the memory of a lifetime.
Hello, Recall? Yes, I will need 1,000 pounds of unsalted butter, and then an exquisite chinchilla. And once it's all safely introduced into the...
What?
Private conversation!
At his shitty job, Quaid's coworker tries to warn him away from Recall, because a friend of his had a bad experience.
Well, don't!
Why not?
A friend of mine tried one of their special offers, nearly got himself lobotomized.
Or is there something more sinister afoot?
But he decides everyone's full of shit and goes to check it out anyway. At Recall, he's sold an upgrade on his Mars experience and gets strapped in.
First trip?
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't worry, things hardly ever fuck up around here.
Good to know? They begin the procedure, but you know it's not going to be that simple.
Cue the Arnold noises!
You blew my cover!
Now from here, there's two different ways you can look at this movie. We know he just went in to get implanted with memories, but the procedure gets interrupted.
Or does it? Do we go with what the scene is telling you, or is this already part of the simulation?
Are you kidding? It's totally real! They just haven't implanted the secret agent protocol yet!
But this is after he laid his head back into the implant machine. Technically, everything after that point could be going on in his head.
Down the corner! So they decide the best thing to do is wipe his mind and dump him in a cab.
I'm sorry. Would you please rephrase the question? Huh?
How did I get in this taxi?
The door opened. You got in.
Played by Robert Picardo.
That guy from Star Trek?
He was on Voyager.
Oh, that would explain why I don't give a shit.
On his way inside, he's waylaid by Manny DeVito from work and a group of hired goons.
Hired goons?
Blast Quaid! You blabbed about Mars!
Are you crazy?
You should have listened to me, Quaid. I was there to keep you out of trouble.
See? I told you it was real. That explains the evil eye he gave him.
That could have meant anything. Man, how does he fit into those pants?
And then he beats the crap out of all of them.
What are you doing?
Some men just tried to kill me.
Doug, I'm gonna call a doctor.
Don't call anybody.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello, Michael Ironside. If I used a video phone, I would answer it like that all the time.
Hello.
Hello. Quaid returns home to warn Lori and is suddenly attacked by a suspiciously Sharon Stone-shaped shadow. After taking 2 to the cookies, he finally starts to get some answers.
Sorry, Quaid. Your whole life is just a dream.
When he realizes she's just been buying time for Ironside, Quaid knocks her on her ass and escapes before they show up. Looks like he forgot the Skull Vision scanners, though. But for Arnold, it's a minor problem. Yeah, he totally wouldn't be ripped to shards by all that glass or anything. I am tougher than Jesus!
Quaid hides out in a dingy motel where some completely random person tells him he's being tracked.
What do you want?
They've got you bugged. They'll be busting down your door in about 3 minutes unless you do exactly what I say. Don't bother searching. The bug's in your skull.
That's right, I forgot I don't have X-ray vision.
Who are you?
Never mind. Wet a towel and wrap it around your head. That'll muffle the signal.
A wet towel? Really? Are you screwing with me?
You know it must be true because I was able to say it without laughing my ass off.
Oh, okay then. Okay, what next?
Get a robe and puff your chest out like your cock of the walk. Oh, and some ready whip.
What?
Don't give me that look. Your life depends on it.
Okay, fine.
Good. Now shave your nuts.
What?
Do it! So the mystery man leaves a case for Quaid and is never seen again. Inside the case, he finds an assortment of supplies, including cash, fake IDs, I don't know what the hell that is, and this cool hologram projector. But wait, there's more! He finds a message from himself on a comically oversized laptop.
You are not you. You're me. No shit.
Deep, man.
First, let's get rid of that bug in your head. Take this thing out of the case and stick it up your nose. Don't worry, it's self-guiding. Just shove real hard.
Those are words I never want to hear out of Arnold. I could possibly never get an erection again. Some lines after you hear Arnold say it, you'll just never hear the same way again. Like, put that cookie down.
Oh, you haven't heard Get Your Ass to Mars?
Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars.
I hate you.
Get your ass to Mars. When you hear the crunch, you're there.
Come follow my nose. It always knows. Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal with natural orange, lemon, and cherry flavors.
And when we get to Mars, we're following this random large woman.
So how long do you plan to stay on Mars?
2 weeks.
Have you brought any fruits or vegetables onto the planet?
2 weeks.
Pardon?
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
The large woman does her best Arnold impression before revealing it is Arnold.
Catch!
And also a bomb.
Get ready for a surprise.
It's one of those classic military-designed exploding large lady head bombs! Buy them now at any army surplus. In the ensuing chaos, the vacuum seal is broken and Quaid escapes.
Open the goddamn door! I can't! Open it! They're all connected!
Wow, that argument was awkwardly intense.
Yeah. Hey, Sci-Fi Guy, we have to go to commercial now.
No, I don't do mid-roll commercials on my show. You have to pull it.
I can't!
Why not?
They're all connected!
We find out that Michael Ironside is actually nothing more than a level 2 hired goon, as he gets his ass chewed by Cohagen.
We also get a helpful breakdown of the villain's plans.
As long as the turbinium keeps flowing, I can do anything I want.
Quato wants what's in Quaid's head, and he might be able to get it, because they say he's psychic. And I have a plan to keep this from happening. Do you think you could play along?
Yes, sir. Because otherwise I'll erase your ass.
Wait, he'll erase his ass?
Like his whole ass?
Or will he erase his memory of having an ass?
Maybe just the crack. Will he only have one butt cheek?